I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Yo, what up, gang? What's the deal? Welcome back to our channel here at Underdeveloped, and today we have another episode of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Last episode, I guess it was confirmed that Fame died, even though we didn't see his, his face. You know what I mean?
I have heard some things since we watched the episode.
I have a feeling that because of the way it was shot and we didn't really see actual footage of him, I'm assuming some controversy on set.
Yeah,
maybe something happened.
Because it was pointed out to me that his name was not in the credits for season 4 at all, not even in that episode. Yeah, so it was.
Something
so
happened.
I thought it was reused first, used last episode, and it was. That was. It absolutely was footage that we saw earlier in the series.
Because he did look a little younger,
Yeah.
So and he wasn't around at all.
He wasn't around at all. He's not even in the credits.
Because they did that with Danny Masterson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With when he was on the ranch with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, now, and he's never came back. It was confirmed that he was dead off camera.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, because the thing is, Powell did that last season with what's-his-face, Joey Badass. I think that nigga died on camera. Well, seemingly. You know what I'm saying? So we always have this rule, if his face is not there.
Yeah. If face is not the face isn't there, then we shouldn't bother believing that he's actually dead.
And writing with a character like that, you know what I mean? To me, it's like, what the hell happened? You know what I mean? Like, is there any news on like why he wasn't around?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything concrete, but
any loose ideas? Like, did he do something?
Yeah, a lot of people think that he might have beef with that 50 might have beef with him. But I don't know if it goes up that high or not. But
why 50 had beef with him? What the fuck did he do? He's a kid.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything specific.
I know he has beef with the BMF kid, which may impact season 4. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, my mom was just calling me.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, as much as I would hope that wasn't the case, that absolutely can be the case. We're famous. He might just not be,
Yeah.
So he's confirmed.
Essentially, he just written off.
Yeah.
It's
a bummer.
That sucks because he has such a big character arc. I mean, it's like,
yeah,
just like that. It's kind of like a waste.
It does feel kind of
because it's a prequel, this wasn't probably meant to be his destiny.
Anyways, it's time to see where we're going to go from this.
That's depressing. That's a bummer. You couldn't just recast him. I mean,
yeah, you could have.
There's a like Puerto Rican looking kids with attitude. I mean,
yeah, you could have recasted
him.
Yeah, but they probably want to do I guess they just had an idea they want to do something with his death.
Yeah,
because
you know what?
They're building up to this.
Yeah, so I guess also they brought in Partisan as a replacement. So fuck it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we'll see what stories they build off of Famous' death, and hopefully it'll be something really good.
Yeah. R.I.P. Famous.
R.I.P. Famous.
I would like to know what happened. I hope you didn't get screwed, man. You know what I mean?
I really hope that gets revealed exactly what happened. Yeah. I'd be so disappointed if it doesn't.
I'd probably check his Instagram, see if he has probably say anything about it.
To fucking face. I'd need to.
But if you do a beat 50, you never bite the hand that feeds you, man. That nigga's regardless. Kiss his ass until you get to this nigga, you do your own thing.
You see enough of your people die.
Oh, yep, no,
Pieces of you start dying too. And that shit keep happening. You lose so much of your damn self that you can't find you no more. And when you go on like that,
they still use his likeness?
Ain't nothing gonna bring you
back.
Well,
that's probably in the original contract. He likely got paid for use of the likeness, though. Kind of weird if he didn't.
I'm sad, nigga. That was my best friend.
Yeah, man. That's a hefty loss.
Well, I was just mimicking 50's voice of the last episode.
Oh.
I'm sad, nigga.
I forgot about that VR, to be perfectly honest. But you're right.
Best friend.
I'm awful famous. You know, Rock, all these young niggas dying out here just end up being question mark.
There's also maybe the thing that really separates him from his life too.
But they might have done.
Now seeing Fame Day, he's like, yeah, I'm really done with this shit. It's good because Marvin haven't done any gangster shit this season at all. If you really notice,
Lulu,
whatever. Lulu, sorry, Lou. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, if you notice, Lou hasn't really done any gangster shit this season at all yet.
Nah.
At least not I thought of.
Fuck no.
Closest thing is getting fucking Partisan out of prison.
Yeah, that's it. Really.
That's
Even then, that's like you could argue he's trying to do the opposite of that. He's trying to get this guy off the streets.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
Well, Famous, he was going down the exact opposite path that.
Yeah,
Bill was.
not of his own making though. Really fucking with Kanan.
Ain't seen Fame's sister in a minute.
She's still been out in L.A. The whole management thing.
She saying anything about what the police talking about?
Even if she did, don't think she wouldn't tell me.
Why not?
Cause she know what I'll do.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. You want anything?
Yeah, he do. He was someone, right? He'll put a bullet in somebody's brain.
Yeah.
You found out who put Fame down? Best believe I went in on that.
Since when you out here gunning for niggas?
Since they put down Fame.
So she got a taste of a body.
Yeah.
It's like
She,
a
she
song.
thirsts for blood.
What a fucking monumental tragedy.
I'll say
There's no
let
rules.
Marvin and your mom's handle it, bro.
We do.
Be real.
Yeah. They can do it.
Cause they do this. They do this. You know what I'm saying?
Keep the ones you got close. Marvin.
But Kanan, nah, he's too far gone at this point. He wants to prove.
Close enough to keep.
He's really a lot like Tariq. I see why him and Tariq get along now.
Yes.
They
It makes
essentially
it
the
very
same
obvious.
people.
Yeah. He sees
I
himself
mean,
in
you
the little
you
guy.
couldn't really see it in Power because it was so different.
Yeah.
But now you get context. I see why he really felt like that was like a surrogate son. That felt a real connection. That connection was real.
Yeah. It
And
was.
I see that now, and I
There's
get
a lot
it
of
now
parallels.
because they're essentially the same person.
Yes, they really are.
Essentially, he's not like Ghost. He's like Tariq.
Yes.
It's a Tariq that could fight.
Tariq, if he had actual muscle mass.
Yeah, the muscle mass and could fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because as a kid, they're the same. They were both punks. They both smart,
They're
but
both-
choose to be stupid.
Exactly.
Both resentful against their parents.
They're the dumbest smart people you'll ever meet.
Yeah, resentful against their parents. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Super spiteful.
Super spiteful. Want to be thugs.
Yeah. People die as a result of both their actions.
Exactly. They're the same fucking person.
Yeah.
Far enough away that they don't do the same dumb shit you did.
Are you too?
I lost someone the other day. It hurt like hell. Before I was sober,
The chilling.
I would've
That
hit
shit
the
probably
bottom.
like 10 grand.
hard,
So where that shit sparkling?
and then done some bad shit. Shit I would have regretted for the rest of my life. Since I'm not drinking no more, I don't really know what to do. I don't even know who the fuck I am right now.
You've been on a mission right now. So you building your life right now. Mm-hmm. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people grieve by throwing themselves into to their work for a while. Maybe that's what you should be doing. Maybe. If that's what works for you, at
Yeah,
least.
you look good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You see that shape? She hiding under with them baggy clothes, but I see that shape. She thick. Damn. Why she gotta be gay? Yep, she's descending. Sad to see. You know, that's kind of Juke's default haircut too, when she was in the regular Power.
Actually, you're right. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, the transformation's happening. Ooh.
Everyone that I'm jerking.
Like he has certain like coiffed in.
They're all original pieces.
He's making his big,
Just let me know
makes
before
big
you walk.
re-entry.
All of them.
Of course. We know how much he loves his chains.
Yeah, he thinks he's a lot more ruthless now. He wasn't really a brutal killer before.
Yeah.
Fiend we serve over at the 40
Honestly, now that he has this big chain that's like has a big end on it, I kind of want to see him use it as a weapon. Not
He
gonna
caused
lie.
all of them. They dropped fame for what he did to Freddy.
Heard the same shit from nigga over on 116.
Yeah, I figured he was gonna pay for that.
I was
man,
fixing
to kill
right
him.
across the street when they
I
grabbed
mean,
him
that's
up.
why he ran.
Yeah.
So it was Keith Quells, Lumi, and Tonka.
Word. That's great fun. Word.
I mean, it sounds like he got, you know, he killed somebody. That's another thing. It's Kanan. Kanan put him in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Kanan out here ruining lives again. Inadvertently ruining lives. Cataclysmic mistakes that has a chain reaction.
Yeah.
That leads to destruction.
Like, none of these things have happened if Kane would just decide to go to fucking school.
Exactly. If he decided to go to school, none of this shit would happen.
Yeah.
New 9, who's next? Got murder on my mind. Look, next. Said it's be realer. I'm a stone cold killer. Came from the gutter, kill any motherfucker. Drown him in a bottle of blood until he suffer. Blow your brains out, then mail him to your mother. Blast you. Put the Tech 9 to your brother. Bones. Like, what the fuck?
Brother, come in here for a minute, man.
Like, I'm in here.
90s rap wasn't this fucking hardcore, dude.
I know. Me holla at you.
Like, they talk gang shit, but not this like brutal, like explicit murder.
Sounded good to
I
me.
guess it's like one or two things that are ruthless.
Of course it did, Alan.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, this shit working.
It was, no doubt. I just,
Yeah, you're just
wonder if
grieving,
the
man.
lyrics are a little familiar. You know, the gangster shit cool. I'm just thinking that maybe we trying to move past that.
You don't like my rhymes?
The lyricism is dope. I'm just trying to figure out if there's new shit to say and a different way to say it.
You think what I'm spitting is tight?
I want to see if we can go deeper.
Well, talking this actually was a new thing in rap at this time because this is like the early 90s. So rap was like starting to really get, the 90s is when rap started to get like hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, we had NWA, but rap was more on that level of like, you know what I mean, like sexual, more loose, you know what I mean, more player shit. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit too, but not this something that's hardcore. This is like some real drill. It's like this is like like. And Posh doesn't really have that '90s rap voice. He sounds like a modern nigga. I'm being honest. But I get the main focus of the show is not hip hop, so
Yeah.
that's what it is. I take it with a grain of salt.
Past Tech 9s and choke lines. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't.
I'm talking about metaphors and allegory.
This is all
I'm painting
persistent in
straight
rap.
lines
He
with
doesn't know that
primary
yet.
colors, nigga. I'm talking about doing impressionism. You doing still
Like things. This was hip hop, so it's like you know what I mean. To like at this point, that was hip hop. That's what people was doing. So I was like, to me, you should really be rapping like that.
Came and got me from the pen. Like, oh, your flow is dope. Now my shit sound familiar. Nigga, make your mind up. Cause I got people to take care of.
I don't know. It sounds
But
like
no
he's
music
being
on
pretty
the
clear to
streets.
me.
He's
no
being
music,
completely
mean
clear
no
of what he
money.
wants.
And you in here talking about metaphors and allegors and impressions. Nigga, my lines are straight cause I'm straight. It sound like you need to get your shit right.
I'm gonna step out before I do some shit I regret.
Yeah, don't forget, lose a gangster, nigga. He'll
Love to see
fuck
what
you
that
up.
look like.
Yes, he would.
Cause shit you talking about, Lou's done it. Remember, your whole life was tailored to this nigga too, so I'm playing around.
Doing it.
Wait, it'll tell you it's one of those niggas that killed him. Really? Those niggas?
Nah.
No, fuck.
Ain't buying that. Especially
Them
since-
niggas? Nah.
Ain't buying that for us.
Well, he is packing a burner. Yeah, I mean, you had the drop on him, but yeah, he's with his people. He's strapped.
Mm-hmm.
You may not make it out that shit alive.
No.
When you catch him lacking. I think Drew gonna be the one to do it though.
Sorry, yourself.
And this, but she has military training, so.
Yeah, she does.
They're not expensive, but enough. And when she would have gun, right, you know.
Mm-hmm. She learned that shit in the army.
And Tommy did call her crazy bitch, so I mean, she probably does know some shit in the future.
Oh, yeah.
Kanan ain't here.
You know where he is?
I don't keep track of him like that.
You know, you seem like a smart girl, Crystal.
I think her descent may break her heart.
Yeah.
If you care about my son, you'll keep a track of him.
Could have see like all the shit that's happened, like
In his
you were
head
good,
right
and
now,
now you
he's
turn
one of
into
the
like
places
me.
for him to be.
Mm-hmm.
It was
You
real
might
painful.
mean, but
Oh, it is. Especially after already experiencing that with her son.
Yeah.
Sound like you know him pretty good already.
She made him feel like a failure.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
just look out for him. That's all I'm saying. And I ain't even here to talk about that anyways. I got some good news for him. Have him hit me when he can.
Where did you find out who did it?
I will.
Well, he kind of already found out.
At least he thinks he did.
Yeah, that's true. I still don't think niggas capable of doing that. Them niggas? I know one of them strapped, but still. Like,
I don't buy it.
them niggas, come on.
Get that drink away from you, Lou. You're an alcoholic.
Yeah, because one is going to lead to two, two's going to lead to three,
Did you?
and the whole bottle.
I'm thinking fucking hard on it.
Had this gypsy cab dude run a red lights to get here.
All the things you
Have,
want.
have a cinnamon bun with some Twinkies.
I feel stupid hitting you.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
recovering
everybody has to
alcoholics
call.
really get into sugar
glad
because
you
apparently it helps relieve some of the pressure from the lack of alcohol in their body.
Could you get this shit the fuck away from me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, I mean, you shouldn't be in a bar at all.
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
Go to a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And caffeine's a
Please
drug
stop
too, but
thinking
it's
about
better than that shit.
Oh, yeah.
We had our back and forth, but
Drinking virgin pina colada.
I love Fame.
He loved you too. He loved your whole family.
Yeah, man, he's about to blow up, son. He had a hit song in the streets. Ugh. At least Biggie and Pac had some years to develop his artists and put shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Make their money off it. Man, he didn't get a start yet. It's so sad.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I get it. You agree, so you going back to. Don't forget the shit she did to you, bro. She coldly chinning you, bro. No problem. Nonchalantly. Nonchalantly, bro. Remember that Lee looking chick that he was fucking with? That was a while ago. She died, right? She got shot by fucking.
Yeah, she was murdered as hell.
She's worried about who, Rock?
No, not by Rock. It was by the guy. It was by the guys that the guy he killed was paying. I think.
Phil Russo out of North.
So they shot up like his whole studio.
Look at him. He went in the Mick now too. He back, baby. Meek is back, boy.
Yeah. Nick is back in action.
Damn near dropped my drink when Russo said you was coming through.
I don't want you having no part of me that got you carrying the gat. That's not how or where I want you to be.
Maybe I'm already there, though. Maybe I've been there, and I didn't know it. Or I did know it, and I've been running from it.
And keep running. I don't want none of this for you. Don't end up like me, because I'm only good for one thing. And one thing only, the shit I'm good for is bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's said about fame?
Very reflective.
And I don't blame you.
Very honest.
And if I'm being real,
Duke, listen.
If that was my man's, who got put down like that, I'd be painting the fucking town red. But if you're doing what I do,
only nowhere good.
You most likely doing shit wrong.
I don't even know what that means.
You just don't want to hear it.
You just don't want to hear that shit right now. After killing that nigga.
I don't either.
I knew that was the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, it's not something you can just take back.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm starting to sound like Lou.
Maybe because Lou is absolutely right and always has been. More or less.
Just came back my motherfucking gun.
Listen to your father, bro. Listen to this nigga. Look at him. You want to be like him?
Nah, man.
Really? That looks. Come on. That enough. Him being pathetic like that should be enough to be like, I ain't not going on your path. No way.
I mean, I like Marv as a character. I wouldn't want to be him.
Hell no. The last thing I want to be.
Fuck yeah.
Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
He's clearly struggling, man.
I don't want to carry his burdens.
Hell no.
Now, Juke.
Juke, listen to your pops, please. God, you have everything behind you. You pretty, you smart, you talented. Trust me, just follow the path. Just don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dead for you, son. Especially when fucking Lou get on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna be Gucci, bro. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't even have a feel for this shit right now. Can't tell if it's good or bad.
All right, is he fucking that publicist bitch?
Yeah, they had sex last episode.
How they did things.
Yeah, go to her instead of going to
leave him like that. I got this shit inside.
No trauma bonding.
Fuck out.
Yeah, it's just very easy to trauma bond when like you both lost someone.
Yeah,
and you both already have history. But yeah, he shouldn't go back to her.
What's that gonna do, Lou?
Lou, you doing so well.
It's not gonna bring my brother back.
Don't go
Or
back.
make anybody less sad.
Don't go back.
Yeah, but it's the only shit that I can think to do. It's gonna make me feel different, Jess.
That's all you know, my nigga. That's the point. It's to go away. Remember what this game did to you, bro. Come on, don't do it, bro.
It's not gonna fix you. You might get momentary relief at best.
Exactly,
Even then,
bro.
that's I guarantee.
And you just slip back into this whole world, bro.
Exactly. The world you wanted to escape from. For good-ass reasons.
Let me make you feel different.
Oh, no.
No.
And maybe you can make me feel something different, too.
Lady, just go back to LA.
Go away.
Well, this is a thing now.
Oh, no, I think it's gonna be a one-time sex thing. Are you 100% sure it's these niggas?
I'm not convinced.
Oh, I know exactly where this park is at. This is in the Bronx, like deep Bronx.
I got next.
Which one of you
That's a
bitch
good
ass
shot.
motherfuckers put down Fang?
Get on your fucking knees, all of you.
I'm listening now.
I gotta say, she sound like the
said,
old Juke.
Get on your fucking knees, nigga.
Jesus. I thought she shot him for a second there. Damn.
That ain't what we heard.
But still.
You lying with
Yeah,
pistols
she's fucked up
pointed
his
at
edge on
you?
her.
Really, nigga?
It
Yeah,
wasn't
permanently.
Probably been deaf.
Word is bond.
No, a
Well,
lot of
your
gunshots.
word don't count
Yeah.
for shit. This nigga's about to cry.
Oof. That's all sadistic of you, Juke. Jeez.
Yeah,
You'd be better off with a bullet in your head than the block knowing you leaking.
That wasn't us, I swear. We ain't like that, you know this.
Like, look at these
We
niggas.
ain't
These
killed
niggas
like
killed
that.
Fame. Really?
All the shit we
These
done
niggas?
out here?
No
They
way.
had a body on us.
You're just angry when someone to
angry.
take it out on.
Because you thought Fame took out Freddie.
We ain't holding Freddie down like that, Juke. That grimy ass nigga took from us just like everybody else.
I heard it was police that dropped Fame.
Now I know you bullshit.
Don't put it
Why
against
the hell
niggas,
they
bro.
gonna kill a nigga that they trying to lock up?
Just some shit I heard around the way, man. Niggas saying Fame knew about some cops being dirty. And they got scared of him talking, so they snatched him up and put him down.
Pops.
Who told you that?
Don't remember. For real. Just shit. Had saying on the corner and at the barber shop.
Which barber shop?
If no one
On
came
what
to see
corner?
hear the gunshot, she just lived like 4 shots, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be running right now.
Maybe he ain't lying, so.
Fuck it.
Oh, I'm hearing
gotta go.
sirens. Yeah. That's expected.
Dude, don't you hear the fucking cops dip, nigga?
On my mother. Look, you gotta go. We done here.
If you lie, they coming for your peoples.
This is crazy. It's like a flip switch. She just like turned.
Yes.
She just turned into old Juke one time.
She.
It's not even gradual.
She fully committed to the dark side.
Yeah, she's just full when Anakin. She went Darth Vader
immediately.
Coming for you.
Yeah, dip, bro. Them nigga, I said nigga son.
Yeah. That was chilling. Fucking hell.
You do this long enough, you see shit that don't make no kind of sense. Because you see fools at their lowest and at their highest, and them niggas don't live by no kind of rules. I seen everything.
Oh, is he gonna be there?
But the craziest shit I ever seen.
Yep.
You know, you ain't wrong about this butter pecan.
Was a nigga who came back from the dead.
Yeah, he's gonna click it up great that he was behind all this shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn.
Of course.
I gotta say, he looked great though with the tooth and a gear. I saw the fly.
Yeah.
He cool eating his. I was a cool little pose to catch right there in the dark blue.
Oh
light,
yeah,
in the night blue sky. Like
you can tell he was planning that shit.
yeah,
he was planning his dramatic reveal.
Yeah, he really was.
Such a drama queen.
Yeah, such a drama queen. So full of himself.
Oh yeah.
Such a drama queen.
I kind of love that about Unique though.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely a guy's style. It's good to see him back in his style. Back to him.
Oh yeah.
Just a little scar. Just remember his past. You know what I
mean?
Like a new man. Same, but more calculated, more ruthless.
Yeah.
More reckless.
Exactly. Which is just good to see. Because he's been bumming out in that fucking hoodie for way too long.
Dude,
the same hoodie for like weeks.
New York nigga.
Fucking ridiculous. Oh man.
Yeah. We're deep in the season now.
There we are. We're 6 episodes in. Crazy to think.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of these 10 episode seasons, man. To me, it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Like 10 episodes is nothing. Nothing. It's either it's already ending, but it's just started. Like.
Yeah, because like honestly, I feel like this one they kind of they had like a good plot line for like maybe 6 episodes. They stretched out
Each
to
of
10.
these shows could easily be 15 episode seasons.
They could, yeah, 15 episode seasons
with
with multiple.
They could even be 18.
They could. I think they could, but I think they should. If they do that, I think they should do multiple plot arcs, especially with this season, because yeah,
I'm saying
because
they're the potential.
Exactly, but that's my problem with this season is that I'm not. That they've been stretching their plot kind of thin throughout this season so far.
I mean, because they have to.
Yeah, because they have 10 episodes.
Yeah, but like,
honestly, I think if you just had 2 5-episode arcs, I think that'd be great. I don't really see you need to stretch out to one and stretch out to 10.
What do you mean? So you think they issue 2 5-episode arcs? So that's like one 5 episodes, one storyline.
Yeah, I think that would be a valid approach to do it, especially since they used to do half season breaks. They're not didn't do it this time, obviously, but they used to do that in the past.
You think they actually tended a little too much for what they're doing?
Yeah, for this one, yeah, because like how many of these episodes have ran kind of slow? Like even you haven't been as like dramatic about a lot of these power reactions lately as the other shows.
I mean, sure, but I think generally these shows could stretch out to 15 to 18
they could definitely have longer seasons.
I just feel like it came as it went. You know
yes.
What I mean?
Oh, it did.
Like, and I'm like, I'm not some shows being like that. But even like The Boys, all these shows can be about 15 to 16, 18 episodes. They really could.
Oh, they definitely could.
You know
those seasons are too short.
The season way too short. Like you could do first 8, like lose season 5 beat, like lose season 5 did. You know, like your first 8, like 3-4 months. But that was not that's because of strikes.
Yeah, that's different.
That's because of COVID.
Yeah.
But you can
have season breaks.
4 or 5, you know, month break and then do another 8. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that'd be a great
Stretch it out a
example
little
too.
bit, you know what I mean? Let's stretch it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I miss the shows like that, and the reason why, like, obviously, if you stretch it out, it won't be the same in terms of structure because then it's too much. You know what I mean? Now is it? Now it's too much space. So it's gonna cause you have to make filler. But the whole point is that this is an ensemble technically. It has like many characters, so you have many different storylines, many different plot lines to go to. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so
you do.
So it can sustain a longer season.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's and that's exactly what the most, you know what I mean, like TV shows did, those fall spring catalogs.
Yeah, they had filler.
You know what I mean? They had a lot of breaks in between, a lot of 3-week breaks, winter break, you know what I mean, spring break, summer break. So they have a lot of breaks in between. And the thing about it, the reason they'll have like episode of the week, you know what I mean, monster, whatever else. But then they have the overarching plot. And each episode could and they have a bunch of subplots that could take control of the different episodes. So they use all of that to spread it out. That's how they spread out, and they have one overarching thing. You know what I mean? Like they probably need to start applying those same structures to some of these shows, because now it's creating like a longing for that kind of stuff. Because now it's getting oversaturated with this kind of material. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a big reason why I think Strange New Worlds is a much more appealing of a Star Trek show than a lot of the other ones, because that's like the one that's really doing that, when most of them really aren't. Like Discovery and Picard were like just.
But there's only times though.
Yeah, but it's also going back to a more episodic format where they do where they evolve, where they do have like an overarching thing.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're talking about. And that's another show that should go on for longer because of that structure.
I think logistical, the reason why is because it's probably a little too expensive because streaming services do shell out money.
Yes, these are very pricey shows. Way more pricey than what was on Netflix TV.
Like, dude, they complain about spending $3 million episodes on Supergirl when it was on CBS.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's
like nothing if it was a Paramount Plus show.
Like
totally
the show that I
different.
shot, Black Rabbit, budget for that was like $150, like $180.
Yeah,
for 10.
because it's a Netflix show. Yeah,
8 fucking episodes. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that the Get Down was like 200, like 160 for 6 episodes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They spend, so you're talking like 30-40 million per episode. Like each block was like fucking like my show was like 25 mil. You know what I mean? Over 25 mil. You know what I mean? So So we're spending like easily $10 million per episode. So it's like the budget's very high. That's why it looks so much better than like a TV show. You know what I'm saying? The cinematography is more in depth. You know what I mean? It's not like a formulated thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and sometimes they get big name actors and creators to work on them.
Exactly, because they pay. You know.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna follow the money. You know. So I get that's why I have to do shorter, and I get it. Like having like long actually create like a lot of filler episodes, a lot of boring episodes, and sometimes you just want to focus the narrative and just get right to the story. Because I was longing for that when I was in a saturation of those longer form storytelling.
Yes.
But now we're in oversaturation of this kind of storytelling, and now I'm like I kind of miss it. I mean, it doesn't need to take center hold anymore, but we do need. You know what I'm saying? We do need some balance. You know
we need diversity of the types of content being made.
Like I want to watch a 22 episode a series that lasts like 8 to 10 seasons.
Yeah,
I do.
But I also want to have like a 2 to 3, maybe even 4 season thing that has like 10 episodes each.
Yeah,
I also want to watch that. Also
want an 8 episode season. I want that too. You know what I'm saying?
I want variety.
I
want true diversity through everything.
Exactly. I agree.
Because variety is the spice of life.
I feel like, you know what I mean, like we just get all saturated with this one style, and I'm like, good thing is not. I'm feeling a little hollow because like, all right, it's like all these shows come as it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like
they go by super fast.
10 episodes is like a half a season. You know what I mean? Like a season's about 20 to 22 episodes. Even sometimes even 24. You know what I mean? Like
like hell, fucking Star Trek.
Like 27 episodes.
Yes, Next Generation, 26 episodes of each. Yeah,
I miss those kind of things. I miss a one season could spread like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And you have to release all at once. Of course not. You know what I mean? You could fucking just like release it like weekly, and of course take breaks and record more.
Yeah.
So you have like your winter break. You know what I mean? You're starting to fall. Have your winter break for like a month or two. And you have those small breaks where you take like maybe 3-4 weeks off. You know
tons of shows have done that.
Many shows
it works.
Did that season when it was on Fox.
Yeah. As I said, tons of shows have done it.
When they had the 26 episode season, they had many 3-week breaks. You know what I'm saying?
That they did.
They had a spring break. They had a winter break. They had like every now and then they'll do like skip a week or skip 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. That's structure. That's variety.
Yeah, and I think Power is a different example of something that can benefit from that.
I think the next show that they do, they should try making it like an 18 episode season or 16. You know what I mean? Like a longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, especially since you're not doing the multiple spinoffs thing anymore.
Yeah. So
at that point, there's no excuse not to.
What was Kanan coming to then?
Well, I'm not sure if Kanan is, but they canceled Ghost, and we know that Force is going to be its last season too.
It's crazy, but
so at this point it would just be Kanan and Origins. So if we assume Kanan stays around the whole time,
it doesn't make sense. Kanan is directly tied into Origins.
Yeah, so we've discussed this before. It doesn't make any sense to me either. It's a dumb fucking move they're making Origins.
You recast Kanan, that's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? It obviously has to be him in the show. So you should wait till the show's over and then Originals would be like kind of like how Ghost was for the original Power.
And I completely agree.
You know what I mean?
I completely agree.
It would lead right into that. You know what I'm saying? He'll become now supporting. You know what I'm saying? In that show. You know.
Yeah, that's absolutely how that should be.
Act up to do other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not have to be number one coach. He always have to be on set. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I just don't know what they're doing. The whole thing sounds like a dumb plan to me.
Yeah, I think no idea is stupid. I think what they should do is keep fucking. They should have kept Ghost running. Because like, I mean, yeah, they kind of concluded like the main storyline, but I'm like, there's still a lot. Now Trigger's in the second part of his journey.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like so many shows have had phases where it's like about one thing to another. Like Smallville and Buffy are both perfect examples of this, where it's
Smallville was 10 seasons, but it like literally became 2 different shows.
Yeah,
the whole like show,
know.
like literally Smallville. The last 3 seasons of Smallville was very different than the first 4.
Yeah,
and in 5 to 7. And the middle 3 was very different from fucking 1 to 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Buffy also had like 3 different eras within its 7 seasons.
Like, don't forget, Smallville started off as a freak of the week, bro.
Yeah, it did.
/ high school drama. Essentially, was Buffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was the first 3 seasons of Buffy, yes.
Exactly. It was basically Buffy. You know what I'm saying? And then it got 5 to 7. Then it kind of like switched now. It got more Kryptonian. Clark was no longer in high school anymore.
Yeah.
He was a young adult. You know what I mean? Figuring himself out. You know what I'm saying? Learning about Kryptonian heritage, facing more Kryptonian threats, moving more to Metropolis, and then 8 to 10 was basically just Superman. You know what I mean? Prequel. You know
it was
like,
Superman -1.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, Superman year 1. Basically, like he's fucking, he's learning and working at the Daily Planet, living a double life as a superhero with Lois Lane as his arm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you know what I mean? Like and facing larger life people that wouldn't even exist by the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It became something completely different. It became a superhero show.
It became a Superman show. Yeah, it really
became
did.
a true superhero show. Before it was the Freak of the Week where the guy with powers figured himself out, coming of age, high school drama, romance, shit like that, and then it became this superhero DC comic infused. You know what I mean? Like watching life thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made it so kind of beautiful because I was like, it's a really monumental progression. You know what I'm saying? It built to this huge thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the show became so different. You know, so when it ended, it's like. You know what I mean? It's like it felt like, this show that we no longer exists anymore. Now it's this new thing. But I'm sad because I wanted to see this new thing because it's what everything was building up to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you build up to this mission and then now, damn, that's it. It's over with.
Yeah, that's a struggle of prequel shows.
Yeah.
Especially that one being a prequel show to literally nothing.
I really think they should have had a prequel because they were like telling me the idea of a sequel series. You know what I mean? Like that should be what Superman and Lois was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tom Will and Eric, they should did it right after Superman, like the next fucking full year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But they didn't do that because I think they just wanted to double down on the Arrowverse or some shit.
Yeah, I guess, you know what I mean? But that got a precursor to other shit. It could have done other, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
It absolutely could have been. But anyways, it is what it is.
Could have had a Legion of superhero show with Supergirl.
Yeah.
Could have, you know what I mean? Like, they could have done other shit, you know what I'm saying? They could have done whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oliver Queen in Star City with Chloe, you know what I mean? Like, a whole bunch of shit.
You could have.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Batman show, you know what I'm saying? That was introduced in the comics when they continue the show. Because I'm telling you, it continues a comic for a couple years.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Again, just like Buffy.
And that was fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what did Buffy turn into after season 3?
After season 3, like seasons 4 and 5, season 4 was all about her going to college. She had new love interest, new everything. And then season 5 was more about...
So it was the same show, but just in college.
Kinda. I mean, one of the main characters did leave to form his own spinoff, so that did create so that did create a massive shift in tone. And then after that, they introduced...
But tone how, though?
well, all of a sudden, one of your main vampire characters is gone, and hell, like by the time season 4 happens, she's barely fighting vampires anymore. That's when she shifts more to fighting. Season 4 is weird because she fights the military sometimes, and she starts fighting demons a lot more and more. The show becomes a lot more demon centric and less vampire centric as the show goes on.
But it's not like the same thing. It's just different. It's different makeup.
Yeah, like a lot of character arcs happen, a lot of crazy shit goes down.
Like Smallville generally changed completely. I mean, like I mean, still had a kind of like like a you know what I mean, like it's like it had like of course he's facing a threat of the week kind of thing to a certain degree, but it just became very different, like the style of it. But it also just became a whole different thing because now Clark has a job, he's playing, he's a reporter, now he's balancing a double life. You know what I mean, like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It just felt like it just became like a different thing. It became very like superhero centric. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, it's not like but Becky did change, but it seemed like it has changed because certain characters left and started facing different threats. But overall, the similar format. Her in a school environment while facing supernatural threats.
Not really, because like by the time you get to season 5, then you get a lot more stuff with Buffy's family drama and shit.
Okay, so
there is kind of a pivot towards there.
Okay, so now that's what I'm talking. That's a different.
The difference is that a lot of the Buffy changes happen a lot more gradually, so it's just a lot harder to see. It's like not as exactly precise. You can point out the same way that Smallville is. That's the biggest difference in their changes, but the changes do happen. By the time season 7 happens, now Buffy's like in a position of leadership as she's leading a whole bunch of people and not just her small fucking friend group.
Okay, yeah, see, like that's a change. You know? Teen Wolf had a change like that too by the end of the series.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I mean, that's how some shows could sustain a long term. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
you evolve
10 season, 8 season. You know what I mean? Like, because it'll be hard to keep the same format for like many seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very few shows could pull that off.
Exactly, you have to like naturally evolve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Flash and Arrow, they didn't evolve, especially Flash, and the show just became super stale. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
It kept exhausting things, and it started to feel redundant. I still noticed that change about season 3, 4, because after season 2, it kind of slipped off. By season 3, it has some stuff, but it dipped, and in season 4 had some stuff, but overall dipped, and then it got worse.
I heard a lot of people
worse,
drop
worse.
the show around that time.
Yeah,
At least that's why
I dropped it like mid season 4, and I watched a little bit of season 5 because it had like his child in it, so I was like, okay, that's cool. But then after that, I got bored.
Yeah,
because the villains got way more boring, way more lame. Because the thing is, you just keep getting faster, but how fast you get, and it's the other person. I mean, it's getting tired, and then you go into other threats. It's not really threats. It's just boring with lame arcs. It's like they Zoom and Doc and Professor Zoom and versus Flash. They feel like actual threats. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? And after he beat those guys, like no one really is a threat to me. You know, like
yeah, I get that.
Anyways, yeah, guys. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. Unique is back. Let's see how this plays out because it's gonna be spicy.
Looking forward to seeing what Rock has to say to him.
It's gonna be a fallout for sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how she's gonna tackle this, but she's obviously gonna figure out that he was behind all of those, things.
Oh, of course, she's not that stupid.
But
Definitely
I wonder if
not.
he's gonna figure out that all this shit was a misunderstanding. But at this point, he's probably past trying to learn.
Yeah,
he already made up his mind.
I don't see it. Yeah,
he already made up his mind that she was stinking him.
That he did. Yeah, absolutely made up his mind.
So I don't know if season 8 ending them just going through all out war. I have no fucking clue, bro.
Yeah, I'm very curious if one of them is gonna die this season. Absolutely might, given how they're framing this.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rock's gonna die in the last season. I don't think
I think it's more likely that Unique would die.
Yeah. Crazy because he had a whole death arc last season. His kid killing him off again.
But we'll see if that's where they go or not. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, thanks again for joining us. Hit the like, subscribe button. We'll catch you next time.